Hello everybody, and welcome to an episode of how we're going to show you pretty much how to make this little device back here behind me.
It's called a reactor, Raz.
Well, the device we're going to do, you shouldn't have spoiled it, Zad. I was talking about the Quarry, man. Oh my god.
Okay, sorry about
So anyways, yes guys, we will be building you guys a reactor right now to show you that how to make this little thingamajig back here work properly, fast, and yeah, very efficient with just a reactor. If none of you know how to build a reactor, that's probably why you're watching this video. So we will show you, I guess, the smallest reactor to start off with and build to a bigger one that'll make this thing work pretty fast, as you'll see. So to begin this demonstration, I'll show you the items you will need to build it. So right away, you're going to type in reactor in your menu, I guess, if you want to see your recipe. Make sure you're in recipe mode, obviously. And yeah, these are what you're going to need. You're going to need a yellorium fuel rod. And for this little one, you only need one, right, Zad?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so it's simple to make.
You can stack them one on top of the other to make them bigger.
Yeah, so it all works obviously in size and proportion, right? I guess. Yeah, that's right. The way that rolls. Okay, so now you need iron ingots, you need graphite bar, you need some yellorium, or you can use uranium ingots, but I would prefer to use yellorium.
It's easier to find.
Yeah, it's easier to find. If you go underground, you could find that, and yeah, you'll get plenty of it, and that's that. And you got a graphite bar if you want to make that. You make that with a philosopher's stone and a bunch of charcoal, or straight up just, what is it? No, you don't need a philosopher's stone normally, is that? No, you just cook your coal, and then you get graphite bar.
That's right.
Boom, done and done. I don't know what this confusion is with this smelting machine. But anyways, yeah, so that's what you need to build that. Then to move on here, you're going to need to make, get some casings. Some reactor casings is pretty simple as well. Just different combination of what you need. And over here, you've got a reactor controller. Okay, that gets a little more costly, I guess. You got to get a diamond involved, but it's going to be worth it, guys. Don't you worry. And yeah, so we continue going down the list. You guys can do that by clicking on it and checking out the recipe, but it's fairly simple things to make, and you also need an access port. So you need these, pretty much these 2, 4, 6 devices, which is a fuel rod, reactor casing, a controller, a control rod, and a power tap, and an access port. Would you agree?
Yeah, that's it.
He agrees. All right.
You got it right.
So let's start off by having Zad show us the demonstration here.
That's it. So I built here a base of a 3x3.
3x3. He puts it in the ground, at least, you know, so at least it's flush, I guess. Looks nice and fancy. I like it, Zad.
Yeah, you do.
So organized.
I like to build, oops, sorry. I like to build my little box.
The only problem is the computer's going to be at your waist. Oh.
Yeah.
But it's fine. You're going to get on your hands and knees to use it.
That's it. Then you put your
reactor, or your rod in the middle, your fuel rod.
Yeah.
Your yellorium fuel rod in the middle, guys. So this is going to be a 3x3, the smallest one you could possibly make.
Yeah. And then you put your controller on top.
Yeah, so 3x3 reactor casing going up like this. And now I'll change mode right now, guys, so that way you guys can see a top view of this. Oh. You put your control rod on reactor controller, or the control rod. Yep. That's the top of it, I see. Fuel rod, control rod. And then you put your access port.
Yeah, I put one on each side if you want.
One on each side, looking all fancy. Look at that, keeping it proportional. I like that, Zad.
In the front, you put your
power tap, which is the thing that's going to give you the power for what you're doing.
And then in the back, I like to put my controller.
Perfect. Boom. And as you saw, guys, it changed. It changed into a reactor. So when you see it change, I guess, design like that, if you want to call it that, yeah, then you know your reactor is complete. It's ready to go. So now on one side here, the access port, you got to click on it, and you got to put this one to the outlet mode. I know it's kind of hard to see right now. Here, let me just get, there we go. So outlet mode right here, you click on this blue one, and it's on outlet mode because you obviously got to get the waste come out of it. And the other side will be the inlet mode, which is already on, but now you have to stack some yellorium in it. So Zad will do that right away. Fill her up, Zad.
I'll fill her up right there.
So as you see, he's put 60 in there, and now this thing's got fuel. So that's pretty much what you do with your yellorium. So there you go. And now in the front here, you put on a wooden kinesis pipe, which will give you the power that you need.
And it's limited power, don't forget.
Yeah, exactly.
Which we'll talk about later.
Exactly. It's a limited power source. And then on top, boom, you connect your teleport pipe, your power teleport pipe, and you set that to, let's say, 1. You can put private, public, depending if you're playing with people on the server and you want to share this device, but if not, just put on private. Send only 1, and you could change it on any frequency you want. Ba-boom, go to the other side here, click, and this one's on receive only, and frequency 1 as well. There you go. So now you're set up that way. Go right to the other side here. Boom. And guess what, guys? It's as easy as activating the reactor. Click. And as you see, the heat is now rising. Let's look at it go up. And these are the RFs per tick you're getting. 264, 265. Pretty good. Pretty good, if you ask me. And now if you look, guys, this is pretty much how fast your Quarry will be rolling. In my opinion, which is fantastic. Wouldn't you say that?
Yeah. But the maximum a Quarry can take is 20, a little over 20,000.
Oh yeah, as you see, if I'm highlighted over the Quarry, I get 2,000 on average. About. Yeah. It varies. No, let's say maybe 1,800 on average. I don't know. And the maximum, like Zad was pointing out, it can go to 20,000. So obviously you want to try a big system, guys. Build a big system. So let's turn it off, Zad.
I did.
Oh, as you saw, it's turning down. Nice and small there. And now we're going to pretty much build the exact same structure, but a little bit bigger. I don't know what you're going to do. What, 5 by 5?
Yeah, we'll do a 5 by 5.
All right, so I'm going to give him a hand here, just so that way it doesn't waste too much time of our precious lives. Oh. So as you see, we're building the exact same thing over. Whoop. There we go. And we will do the base. We'll remove the windows in the middle because I think these ones have to go.
Yeah.
And as you see, we are building this. No, one up.
Yep.
Because this one will be able to actually be cooled down, guys. That's what's the good thing about it's being like humongous like this, but it definitely needs to be cooled down. And you will see how we will do that in a momento, senor. Oh, it's a beautiful day of rain. I will actually toggle the downfall, guys. Whoop. Because that's always, weird for this.
Real pain.
Pain in the... All right, so then we're going to put on our other pieces here. I'll just right-click here and grab what I need. Oh, Zad's already got that piece. Isn't that hilarious? And on this side, we will put the computer, which I've entered. Boom. Now you saw, guys, it changed. So it's ready to go. We will get some yellorium.
Oh.
Yellorium, actually. Here we go. Put it on this side or whatever side you're going to choose.
There.
Oh, you put a computer on the other side, too. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, here I'm putting a...
Emerald pipe. It's got more of a capacity, guys. It'll hold more power and juice. That's maybe what you want to do and the way you want to roll. So definitely check that out and do that. Oh, wrong item to do that. And this one we're going to set to number 1, send only, like we did on the other side. And we're going to fire up in a few seconds, which is 1, 2, boom. Why didn't it go on, Zad? You didn't fill it yet?
No, not yet. Did you put the waste pipe on yet?
Yeah. Here, the waste pipe is now on this side. Yep. Waste on this side. Little yellorium on this side. And power it on. So check this out, guys. Activate. So now you see it's going to get really hot, though. That's the difference with this size container or this size of reactor style. And they can get big. Like, you can go bigger than this, guys. But for this demonstration, we're just going to show you this and you get an idea. Because this pretty much maxes out your Quarry. Because as you see, we are now rolling at... Oh, it's actually not going that fast, Dad. I was expecting like 18,000. But as you see, this is rolling pretty smooth.
Yeah, it doubled the speed with this from before.
Yeah, it doubled the speed, exactly. That's fantastic. So you get the idea, you get the picture. The bigger you go, the faster it'll go. And the other thing is, if you notice, guys, the heat, and for efficient reasons, if it's running really hot, well, it's not pumping as much, right, Zad?
That's it.
So if you can lower this number, which is kind of proportionate to the RF per tick, you'll get more power and juice out of it. So that's what we're going to do by filling this guy with some diamond blocks. So let's go right ahead and do that, Zad. Let's open her up and put down some diamond blocks to cool it down. Do we have diamond blocks?
Of course.
As Zad puts one down, I will steal its mold, like we say. Here we go. Burp. There we go. Diamond blocks, guys. I just right-click the center of my mouse, and I get the item. When you're in creative mode, that's what's really cool. And there you go. Whoop. I didn't want to go that high. And Zad will close her up. And there you go. So now we've got filled up with diamond blocks, which will be used for the cooling part of it. And if you click on this, as you see, if I turn it on again, we're not going to be busting 2,000 degrees. And actually, look how much RF we're getting now. So we're almost tripling the amount, guys, with the efficiency of cooling it down. And as you see, we're running at 300 degrees or Celsius, which is fantastico. Because now you see, oh, there you go. We're busting almost 13, 14,000, 16 sometimes. And look how fast she goes.
Yep.
Fantastic. So as you see, guys, that's the way we roll. And that's the way to roll, too, if you like to play with reactors. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll be back with more stuff. Let us know in the comments what you want to hear. Take care, guys.
Thank you.